Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformer Studio Series number 104, Rise of the Beasts Nightbird. You can see her there in front of the box. We'll go ahead and put her out the side real quick and look at that box. You got a nice picture of Nightbird there, kind of all, posing and stuff with the swords. Only 2 swords instead of 1. Nightbird, 8 Plus, Hasbro, Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, all that stuff. Kartomi. You have Rise of the Beast up here. On the side, you have a nice close-up shot of her face. You got deluxe class, everything. On the side, you have another shot of her right there. And on Authentic Transformers, on the bottom, of course, you have manufacturing details and what's included. And on the back, you have copyrights, warnings, and product shots and whatnot, including Nightbird and the Terrorcons fight back the Autobots to steal the Night Transwarp key. Also officially licensed by Nissan. And of course, yes, like pretty much every other studio series, except for the cores, comes with a little backdrop, which, yep, it is once again the, torn box. The museum, where they fought. And, you can, of course, put her right there if you want, or do what I do and just recycle those. Also comes with instructions, which, pretty nice, pretty helpful overall. Nightbird. Yep, she was in the movie. She's one of the 3 Terrorcons, and yep, she a little bit different here because, well, just reality. But reality, is being what it is. But yeah, you can see her there. You can see her up close. I'm kind of the head sculpt. I'm kind of in a weird place. Like I don't know. I have two minds about it. Like on one hand, I do like the translucent purple. Looks real nice, but also kind of not sure I like the head at all. I keep thinking of cone heads. But yeah, you can barely see the eyes. You got the nice, car front, the car bumper chest that we see a lot on Transformers. She's kind of, got the bits of gold, throughout with the black as well. The kind of the feather motifs down here at the waist. You got a bit of purple on the shoulders. All that stuff. A bit more gold down here. Very spindly little legs, as well. They got purple rims and stuff. And she's got a bit of a backpack. So that's very much a thing right there. And also the tiny little wings with a bit of metallic purple on that. That's one thing people really don't like is the how small the wings are. The wings should be bigger, basically. Which, again, is one of those, reality is a thing. And, physics are a thing. So, unfortunately, and budgets and all that stuff. So, it kind of, gets in the way of that. Also, I have this part transformed differently because, well, they want you to have it transformed like this. I'm like, this hangs down really bad. And also this hinge. Its hinge is used for literally nothing according to the instructions. So I'm like sitting here going, well, if you do this though, it kind of folds away a little nicer. So it's not hanging down between the legs like that as much. It's just, I find it little, tucks away nicely because, well, this is all sticking out anyway. So I don't know. It just feels kind of weird that it's not mentioned at all in instructions. So yeah, I just kind of do it like that personally. But that's just me. Overall, a pretty nice, decent looking figure. Not the greatest, I feel. Again, it's kind of this weird thing where it's like super wide, super thin, super wide, super thin. I don't know. I do like the feather motif though. It's pretty neat. Again, on the head, I'm just kind of all over the place. And the wings, I'm like, yeah, they're small, but again, I kind of accept that this reality does come with a sword. Unfortunately, it's just one. Also, you can see kind of the weird, there's like a chain thing going on because, you can see the kind of this kind of chain thing going down the blade. Another thing is, on her hands, she actually have the molded little grappling hook things or whatever she was using during the movie. But yeah, of course, she can hold that, no problem. It's pretty easy. And on top of that, you can store in 2 different places, or 3 different places, I guess. One is there's a tab here. You can, slot right there like that. Although I find that a little, personally, I find that a little weird looking because it's just kind of sticking out right there. Or you can do, the thing where either side there's a little tab on either one of these and you can tab it on right there. So there or on the other side, and there you go. And that looks nice like that. There you go. So yeah, there's all that stuff. The other thing is, you can see I keep accidentally pulling the backpack. It doesn't tab in super securely. I keep accidentally pulling it away from there, but it's it doesn't pull away on its own. It doesn't do that, but yeah, it's easy to accidentally go, whoops. And yeah, then the backpack just untabbed itself. So be mindful of that. There you go. Posability though, you got left and right, up and down on the head, little tiny bit of waggle. The head itself is kind of limited because of well, the sculpting, including again kind of this weird feather crest thing going on there. Yeah, and the bird motif. Shoulders are on ball joints, so you got full rotation, and then outward, you got this little thing on these on flaps as well. Because yeah, you just kind of flare them out for various things. You have a bicep swivel right there. Elbows more than 90 degrees. More than 90 degrees. Yep. Nothing at the wrists. There is a waist joint. It's a little limited due to the backpack and whatnot. It just basically got that much range before things start banging into each other. It's not, it's a natural amount of range, but it's still just kind of disappointing because she should be like super limber. I mean, you can get a little more range if you start bringing the legs forward. Which, speaking of, yeah, you do have a decent degree of forward because yeah, there's a lot of clearance there. Backwards, you only have so much. Well, you have about that much as long as you clear the little bit of kibble. Outward, you do have almost 90 degrees. Well, actually, you can get 90 degrees. You just gotta watch up here, and then yeah, you got that. You do have a swivel right here at the knee. That knee also pins that far. You also have this as well. I guess is a kind of a second knee, although it's kind of because that whole thing where it's like yeah, also bends forward. And the ankle tilts are way up here. And you have that much ankle tilt thanks to transformation, so you have a lot of ankle tilt. And I guess you have a bit of a toe joint of sorts as well right there. A little bit forward and back, mostly back, but yeah. Yeah. Decent-ish posability. Nothing amazing, and there is some limitations just because of the design of the character and whatnot. So there is that, and that came untapped. So there is all that. I do think she overall looks pretty good. I'm kind of a so-so on the head sculpt itself. There's that. For comparisons, first off, just another car former. Here's Bumblebee. Just for that, just give you an idea there. She's a bit smaller than him in some ways, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, a Nissan versus an old Camaro, yeah, there's going to be a bit of a size difference there. And of course, here she is with the her fellow Terracon, Scourge, and Battle Trap. Yep, smallest of the three, but there you go. That's the group right there, going after the transwarp key. So there you go. That's that. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and move on to transformation to get into car mode. So first, of course, get the sword and get that untabbed and get it put off to the side for now. Okay, so the backpack here, first thing you want to do is untab this bit right here and then fold the wings back like so. And then you want to bring this, extend this all out like so. Get that all extended out. And then take the backpack here and untab that from there if it didn't sew itself. Straighten unfold this, straighten this out right here, and then rotate the whole backpack 180 like that. Right? And then you kind of get this, you want to bring this down like here, like that, the wing bits right there. Just bring it down like that and just kind of leave that for now. Now up here, what you want to do at the chest bit is also bring these out a bit so you can they clear the little slots. There's little tabs and slots right here. I'm going to bring those out a bit so you can then, bring the chest up. Yeah, bring those out like so. There we go. We weren't moving before. Come on. You weren't. There we go. Bring those out and then bring that up like there, like that. And these shoulder pads, you also want to make sure they're collapsed all the way against the arm like so. And then take the arms and rotate them like this. And bring those in like so. That. There's actually little, you see there's little pegs right there. There's a little tiny peg right there, which will go in a little hole on the shoulder to hold it in place. So just try to situate it so that it pegs in like so. Now, down here at the legs, you want to take the slice level and rotate that 180 degrees like so, and 180 degrees like so. Take these little skirt pieces and they'll slide outward like so. And you want to rotate it forward 90 degrees. No, rotate it backwards 90 degrees. My bad. Rotate it back 90 degrees like so. Then take the want to take the toes and collapse them down a bit, and then rotate these around like that. And then the legs here, you want to go ahead and rotate upwards and downwards and kind of get this all angled. So then you want to, if you look right here, this will tab into the toe piece once it gets all angled properly, like so. I'll tab in the toe piece like that, and same thing over here. Angle that up and bring it down. Use the hinges and angle it in such a way that it all tabs in like so. Then right here, you can go ahead and bring the roof down like this. Bring that down, and this will tab into the front like that. Bring that down, bring that down, make sure that all lines up. And then go ahead and take these side panels and make sure, fold them out on this. There's two hinges here. Make them fold them out on this hinge first and then this hinge. It makes it a lot easier to do, in my opinion. Then we'll bring those over forward and tab those in. So again, outer hinge, then inner hinge. Bring it in, tab it in, like so. Then bring this down like this. This will tab in, bring that forward and in like that. This will go ahead and just get it over us, and this will tab into the back like so. That, just get that all tabbed in, make sure everything's squared away. And there you go, there's Nightbird in her vehicle mode. And also one last thing, of course, is sword here. There's a little tab here on the sword handle, which can either go in this slot or that slot. They showed in this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. Just tab it into that slot. So that, and that will right there. That's a nice little bit of storage. And there you go. That's there's the car mode. Yeah, a Nightbird here transforms into a Nissan R33. You know, I believe the GTR version. Yep, GTR says right there. But yeah, you can see Skyline. Yeah, you can see it's pretty much a black, well, not black, grayish and kind of a two-tone gray with the gold and purple wheels. Looks really nice. You got the little actually the little Terracon logo right there. You got the GTR logo right there on the back bumper. I'm not sure how you can see it because it's not picked out paint. You got taillights are picked out, translucent windows, everything. Got the little louvers, I believe, and yeah. It just looks really nice. You even got a little door handle molded in. It just looks really nice. You got the head chilling out down there. But yeah, she rolls pretty well for the most part. Some stuff, yeah, as long as everything's lined up properly. I believe that's lined up, yeah. As long as everything's lined up properly, she'll roll pretty well. There's that. And you also got the big old spoiler and everything too. And yeah, she just generally looks like a really nice little car. I like this car. This is a really good car. This is like, I like the robot mode well enough, except for a couple little quibbles, but I really like the car. And it looks really nice like this. So yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, it's just a good car. Again, comparisons. Here she is with Bumblebee. Again, a bit bigger, but that makes sense. It's a Camaro versus a Skyline. Camaros are huge, trust me. I know, I used to have one. Here she is with her fellow Terracons. Battle trap in a stupid canopy won't stay tabbed in. You can see, yep, the three of them, and they're pretty feel pretty fairly in scale with each other. So that's good, more or less. There may be some, margin of error, but overall look pretty good together. So yeah, Nightbird. She's got some inaccuracies. Obviously, again, people complain about the wings being too small, and there's already multiple third-party upgrades to get that adjusted. She only has one sword, unfortunately. She's kind of a weird-looking robot in some ways, but I do like large chunks of it. I do like a lot about it. Posability is kind of in some ways hampered, but some ways pretty good. Transformation is actually pretty clever. I was not expecting when I first got it, I was not expecting the legs to transform like that, but I do genuinely like transforming this one. And the car mode is gorgeous. I love this car mode so much. It's just a really good one. I mean, some of my family actually for a while had an R32, so there's that. So yeah, it's just a really nice looking car mode. Pretty good robot. I have a couple quibbles personally, but pretty good posable, and the transformation's great, and it's just pretty nice. Just a pretty nice deluxe. It's not the best one, but it's not the worst one either. It's a pretty nice little deluxe. So there you go. So that's it for this one. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media. It's in the description. And at the end of the video, check out my Coffee and my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.